did you know Santa's image, Coca-Cola had a hand in that?
I remember the first time my mum swore at me.
Yeah, that reminds me.
Your name is Fucktard.
It's actually called Oh No, Not That Again.
So the bits in the middle have to just be like,
And we're off.
you know. Do you remember that time? Welcome back to the show. It's Nobody's Home. We're on Spotify and podcast. Podcast isn't a place. I made that up. We're on Spotify as
On
well
the
as
podcast.
YouTube.
We are a podcast.
We're on, technically it's Spotify podcast app. Or
Okay.
Spotify's podcast section. I don't know. And to all of you painfully diehard podcast people out there, Spotify does video now.
What is it?
Yeah. Now I didn't even have to separate the audio out. I just put our video podcast on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
Have you got Spotify?
Yeah.
Pull it up. Should pop up. You search. I think you can search Nobody's Home. No, it's Nobody's one word. On there, you can click on the.
Oh,
Got the weird ones and the Halloween ones. And load of the rest of it. You click on the thing.
Yeah, that reminds me.
Your name is Fucktard.
yeah.
Why aren't you wearing the bobble hat?
It's changed.
Oh, you put the bobble hat on. Ted. Hello, Mr. Bundy. They go on anyway round. That's a fashion accessory.
A fashion accessory.
Yeah.
I'm a bobble out.
You should probably find like a jumper and t-shirt to go with your bobble hat and pedo glasses.
Shut the dickhead.
Ask Google something.
Google, do you understand me? Oh, hey Google, do you understand me?
I try my best to understand what it is you're saying to me.
So do I, Google.
Do you what?
Exactly.
Sounds good to me.
What does?
Sorry, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Google, why aren't you as good as ChatGPT?
Sorry, I don't understand.
She's letting you down again. This is the light situation all over again.
Yeah. Can you have ChatGPT inside you?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, fuck you. They should mix ChatGPT with a Google.
Thinking right on the spot, what to ask ChatGPT?
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Welcome back.
This is Nobody's Home, where nobody's in.
Nobody is home.
What's the next bullet point?
Oh, right, okay. So, when I go along, a bit of a random one, probably very wide, have a wide range of answers for it. But when you was a kid growing up with your parents, are there any things that they were little tricks or told you something that wasn't like, the whole placebo thing, like as a kid, oh, this has got medicine, it makes you feel better. One example, so for years and years and years and years, Mum she cooked spaghetti bolognese. She cooked it more than once a week. So much so that it is nicknamed in the household. It's actually called Oh No, Not That Again. I, for years, said the Saint don't taste right. Saint doesn't taste. It just doesn't.
Before you carry on, a little funny for me and Lucy. We recently had a lasagna, and it tasted like chicken curry.
Okay.
Carry on.
I said for years, something wrong with this. The Saint doesn't taste right. And it was only a few years ago, my mum decided to admit that when she was making spaghetti bolognese, she wasn't using mince. Well, she was using mince, but she was using corn mince.
Tell us about foods that you've had that didn't taste quite right.
So I was right. It didn't taste like normal. I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, it's not the corn, it's still cooking.
No, it's the corn mince. I knew it.
You should be able to make it taste like other mince.
No.
Yeah,
I knew it. I just know. I could
Spag
tell.
bog's all about the sauce,
Meat.
about the ragu.
Yeah, I know about the meat. All about the meat, man.
Yeah, but the meat is pretty much unflavorless to the ragu.
Yes, but I knew something was wrong with the meat.
Okay.
And she said, and she admitted it.
Something's
and I
wrong
was
with
like,
your
no,
meat.
it didn't affect you. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
What?
For years, I was like,
How?
don't know.
Nothing unhealthy.
I was
about
saying it doesn't taste right, and I was being told it's just you. Well, not you, but you know what I mean? No, it's fine. It's fine. Then I was asked you, have you ever had anything like that, like finding out something or obviously the typical things.
Have I ever had a meal?
Nothing to do with food. No, anything. So your parents have said this is this. You know, obviously.
Like finding out Santa Claus didn't.
Yeah,
bring
the typical ones. You know.
So have you had things that you found out at this age in your life?
Yeah. Or even what age was you?
Have you had anything that you found out at this age in your life that wasn't the way you thought it was when you were a child?
Yeah. So obviously Santa and things. You know,
Have I?
How old was you when you?
Nah,
realised
mate,
Santa
it's
was
too
real?
clever for all that nonsense.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I bet you were the first waiting downstairs in the morning. Santa.
Trying to think, actually, at what point I stopped believing in Santa Claus. We never really had a big, Santa's brought you stuff, he's leaving some cookies out for Santa. There was no magic in my family. I mean, Santa was talked about,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like we were going to actually leave cookies and milk out for Santa.
Okay.
I just remember going down to get my stocking, and the only real stocking I can remember is one that had a SNES game in it. And I was like, oh, I got a SNES game in my stocking. Stocking's usually full of crap. And this is a SNES game. And that SNES game was The Lion King.
The Lion King.
The Lion King on SNES.
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo ES.
Alright.
I don't know what the ES stood for. Extreme System or something.
Something like that.
Put your cartridge in. Clonk.
Well, I caught my mum trying to take my teeth when I was just when the tooth fairy.
Again, yeah, I mean, I put my pillow under my tooth under my pillow.
Did you put your pillow under your teeth, did you?
Yeah, always. So I put my pillow under her teeth.
Right.
But yeah, I don't remember really where it became not fake stuff anymore.
And I've never really had much really an Easter bunny. I don't think I ever had wasn't less excitement about that or.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever did really an Easter egg hunt as a kid.
I've done Easter eggs and things like that.
I had a pretty horrible childhood by the
Oh, yeah.
sounds of it.
Yeah.
I didn't really do anything.
Not very Christmassy.
No, we were definitely Christmassy, and we always had a massive tree. Like, I remember decorating a tree with Mum as a kid, because we got a big space in the middle of the house, so we always have like a 15-foot tree.
Alright.
And we used for a long time, I had a real one every year. And I remember one year we had one that had 5 stems. Imagine that, a tree with 5 stems. Like trunks.
Yeah.
So it'd grown up and it had 5 trunks like that.
Alright.
It was one trunk, but it sprouted out into 5 other, like, trunky bits.
Mine had 3. They were plastic that held the tree up.
Well, we moved on to plastic about 15 years ago. But for a long time in my childhood, we had a real one every year.
Okay.
Massive ones. Couldn't get through the door sometimes.
Never, don't think I've ever had a real one.
They're not that great nowadays with the fake ones, and I keep telling, because we've got fake ones everywhere now. It's like they look as good. You can decorate them just the same, and you could store them and use them again next year. The real ones, they drop their needles, they die, they're more expensive, and you only get to use them 1 year. So just leave them alone in their forests and let them be healthy
Do your
trees.
cats go for it, like trees, or?
Yeah, why not? Of course they do. The cat play a little bit, but they don't really. I mean, occasionally you see the cats in there chewing on the pines, like chewing the tinsel. Tinsel's a good one. I pulled tinsel out of my cat's ass one time because it had eaten a whole string of it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it had gone through this, and I was like, "Fuck!" And I realised
I've
she was pooing tinsel.
shit. Like my dog's had some weird stuff. He's been eating something, and something's been hanging out before, and I've got it, and it's literally been about this long come out, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, how did your dog find? My cat's a lot. Well, probably not much smaller than your dog, to be fair.
No.
But yeah, tinsel, and I found another bit. It wasn't just the one time. I see bits of tinsel in a poo. It was only the girl cat that ever ate the tinsel.
I don't know what animals do sometimes.
Well, they're just like it's like ASM. It feels funky to them or something, so they just chew on it. My boy
Fresh
cat,
and funky.
my boy cat eats plastic all the time. He's like, "Fuck, what are you doing? Stop eating plastic."
Oh yeah, so like things that have always been said. Like,
So what changed from my childhood to now? I don't think. No, I can't think of anything that I've not found out until I was an adult. Everything I sort of all the general myths and things went away with when I was a kid.
okay, and did you obviously we're from a similar generation,
You keep saying this, but I don't feel it.
but when you were younger, you looked at adults and thought, oh, they're adults. You know, it must change. Now
I
I'm an
used to
adult.
feel like a child.
Now I'm an adult. I'm like that. It's a lie. It's all the fucking lie, you know. And when we're younger, all we want to do is grow up to be older. And then when we're older, all we want to do is be young again.
Yeah.
And then when I see our parents, they bring us up not to lie or anything like that. And, you know, and you can turn to them, go to them, Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, Easter
There's a
Bunny.
difference between don't lie, you're a stealing,
I know,
murdering,
but yeah.
raping, pillaging cunt, and hey kids, let's believe in a fun fantasy story to keep your imaginations alive whilst you're growing up. It's a little bit different. The main thing is like coming into an adult, you're like, everyone swears.
I remember the first time I swore in front of my mum, got a clout around the head.
I remember the first time my mum swore at me, and it was doing some maths homework when I was like 11. Instead of giving me, she was like, so this and this and this and equals what? And I was like, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, it equals that, didn't it? I was like, why are you being rude to me, Mum? It's because you've been an idiot. She thought she was being funny. I don't really remember when the swearing started. I don't think it was ever really not there. It was just not used in like such an aggressive fashion. It was just sort of another word.
Oh, it's more, when you're a kid, it's more like, oh, you say it, like, oh my God. No.
I remember being at school and the teacher talking about shit. And I was like, you can't say shit, sir. Or not me specifically, but someone said it. They're like, well, you can if you're talking about poo. If it's actual shit on the floor, it's not swearing. I was like,
yeah, that's
okay.
Well, it's all changed now, innit? And like, you wouldn't speak out too much against your elders. And now they just don't give a shit. They probably come out of the womb saying, Father, saying Santa. Do you know that Santa's image? Oh, sorry. Did you know Santa's image? Coca-Cola had a hand in that. How he
I'm not
looks.
going to argue about this with you.
He did have a look. He did. They did.
It's an easy Google search to clarify or not.
Yeah. Well, you can.
What did Santa look like before Coca-Cola?
No, they had a.
What you're saying that they made him big, fat, and jolly, and in a red suit
No, they had just had a.
because of the Coca-Cola advert.
They had a. I'm just not gonna find it now. I had it already on there because I couldn't screenshot the whole thing. I don't think.
Just screenshot multiple times or do a scrolling screenshot.
No, you can do a big long one, but.
Yeah, scrolling.
Coca-Cola played a part in Santa's image. Before Coca-Cola decided to use an image for advertising, Santa looked more spooky than jolly. Then, in 1931, the beverage company hired an illustrator named Haddon Sundblom to depict the jolly old man for magazine ads. Now, kids see versions of sugar plums instead of having Santa-themed nightmares.
I'd have to just look it up. I mean,
This is I looked at this. The things are facts you wouldn't know. Okay,
but-
like about it.
Yeah, a bit like the octopus.
No, but yeah. All right, got me in that one.
Yeah, right, fine.
this-
All I'm saying is I have to look up, just get some images of what Santa looked like before, 1931?
Yeah.
It's not hard. I mean, there might be someone alive out there. If you were alive before 1931 and you happen to know how to use YouTube and watch us by accident, let us know what Santa looked like when you were 10.
Fuck, I don't. They'd probably blocked it out if he was scary.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No way. No way.
What else did you, other than your spaghetti bolognese with corn in it?
As a kid.
Oh, something I found out recently about calamari.
What?
I mean, I don't eat it anyway, but now I definitely don't eat it because it's supposed to be the head, not the tentacle.
What calamari? Yeah, it's chopped on the head, isn't it?
It's slices of head.
Yeah, because it's rings. Calamari rings,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I thought they were tentacle slices.
How would they be a ring?
Well, because it's a fucking tentacle, so it's a cylinder.
But they come in rings.
All right, but a tentacle could have been a disc,
No,
like
they're all.
ring.
Yeah, not that. Well, what size octopus you think they're cooking up?
Squid for a start.
Or squid then?
I just didn't know. I never eat it. I never think about it. So I just saw somewhere they said it's their head. I was like, oh, I'm definitely not eating it now. If I'd ever thought I might have eaten a tentacle, I definitely wouldn't eat a head. But that wasn't really a myth from a childhood. So the question is going to be to the real world out there: is what items did you think was something when you were younger that you've now found out, to your shock, that's something else?
Yeah.
Maybe that your mother made for you when you were a child.
So Mum did Slimming World, you see, so she was basically testing her foods on us, I think.
Oh, I see. The corn was part of Slimming World. Well, Slimming World's all nonsense anyway, so. I mean, I've eaten corn once by accident. It's not that I've got anything really against corn. I just always choose to eat meat.
I've eaten meat-free refrigerators before because I was not reading the section.
Could just be a normal refrigerator, to be honest.
No,
There's not really
I ate
meat
it
in it.
and it wouldn't. It just you can taste again, not taste. You can taste the difference.
We have to start.
I was like,
Refrigerator.
So
Yummy.
yeah,
I haven't got anything against corn. It's a bit like I wouldn't have a vegetarian-only meal because I have vegetarian food. I just happen to have it next to meat.
I couldn't just eat vegetarian shit.
Well, I could just eat it. Sometimes I have a cheese and pickle sandwich. That's vegetarian.
Probably not. So find some way to deter from what it
No,
is.
it's not vegan.
Oh God, these differences.
No, because it's made from cheese, so cheese isn't vegan.
Okay.
Do you not know the differences? Anything made of an animal product is not vegan.
Yes.
So cheese isn't vegan. But it is vegetarian. Cheese and pickle sandwich is a tasty vegetarian sandwich. But if I had the choice, I'd just have cheese and pickle and ham and bacon and chicken.
And meat. Just meat.
So I wouldn't have any refrigerators.
No, that's processed stuff.
It's horrendously bad food.
It does stink sometimes.
Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, the only real issue I ever had with vegetarian food was one time in a restaurant I ordered a halloumi burger, and when they brought it out to me, I was like, "You forgot to put the burger in my burger." They're like, "No, it's a halloumi burger." I was like, "Yeah, a burger with halloumi in it." Like, no, the halloumi is the burger. I was like, the fuck? So why would you do that? Just make it a burger with halloumi in it, and it'll be amazing.
They wanted it to be
A chunk of halloumi
a chunk of halloumi in a
between
bun.
bread.
Yeah, a halloumi burger.
It's not. It's
Did you not read
a cheeseburger?
Did you not read the little print underneath saying bun served with halloumi? Served
No,
with...
I just saw halloumi burger. Thought, "Oh, that sounds great," and ordered it. What you order a cheeseburger, it's not just a bun with some cheese in it, is it? Which is what a halloumi burger is. You order a cheeseburger, is a burger with some cheese on it.
But you didn't read the small print.
No, I didn't.
It's your own fault then.
Everybody loves halloumi. Why would you get it?
Did you send it back?
Without
Or did you eat it?
Probably ate it and then got something else as well.
Because no way would have been enough for you. It'd have been a starter for Donald.
Half a starter. Fucking piece of halloumi. You get 4 pieces of halloumi in a starter. Even that's scrimping. I just buy my own blocks of halloumi and cook it at home.
Oh God.
Yeah, just buy halloumi from Tesco's and eat it at home.
Okay.
Cut it up into little bits, put it in my burger mince.
Sorry.
It's alright, I can edit that out.
Still not 100%.
I don't know if you've ever been 100%.
No, I'm not. I'm more.
No, but I cut up bits of halloumi and I put it into my burger mince when I'm making my burgers at home.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Much tastier to make burgers than to buy them. Bit of halloumi, bit of rosemary, bit of onion, bit of normal cheese, so you get a nice melty cheese in the burger. Because halloumi doesn't melt, but it's tasty.
It's a little blend.
Yeah, make your own burger mince.
I've got to take my own hanger saw.
They're like all wrapped up for winter, shivering. Go.
Well, I'm not shivering.
Get the cold plunge made up. So I've got a new freezer, so now I can use the chest freezer as the cold plunge.
Okay. So when's the plunge ready for?
Do it. I just got to fill it up with water. You can do it any time you like. You'll not got a leak in it, so that's fine. It'll hold the water.
Right.
Nice siliconed up freezer.
You need to get 2. Kevin Nutt does. Sits in the ice bath and they try and have a conversation.
So I want to do sitting in the sauna having a conversation. Call it 2 hot guys, and then interview people in there. Like two hot guys do.
Can you imagine?
I have imagined it. That's why I've just named it.
I know.
2 hot guys do, and then whoever we're interviewing.
Yep.
So, like, 2 hot guys do Stacey. 2 hot guys do Peter.
Peter.
2 hot guys do Nicholas. Because Nick's one of my friends who is actually going to come and talk to me about something.
Oh, okay.